Hi there, viewer. How are you doing today? Welcome to your reading, and this is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and North Node. And this is timeless, so whenever you get to the message and the first few cards resonate for you, you'll know in the first 3 or 4 cards if it's your situation we're picking up on. And what we're looking at in this reading is what's happening with a situation and what will come of a situation that you're currently dealing with. So it's something that is feeling perhaps a bit challenging or a bit stuck, and that Spirit want to give you some guidance and advice and clarity on. So let's have a look and see what Spirit want to bring through for you today. Okay, we have man holding a coin. There's, as I'm shuffling the cards, there's like an excitement I'm picking up on, an excitement energy. So it could be something to do with resources or opportunities. Angel of balance. We have 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. Deeply connected, feeling really inspired by something. Daughter, personal healing and happiness. Yeah, there is an excitement in the air. Okay, what's cornucopia? Nice. So you'll create your whatever you're working on is bringing fruits. You're bearing fruit with something, or you're just about to bear fruit with something. But we've got storm warning. You could be concerned that something isn't going to work or something's about to topple over. It's part of the journey. Okay, it's like when things happen, it's like you've got a few good things happening, and then one thing that kind of like knocks it off a little bit, and then another few good things happening, one thing knocking it off. Spirit saying, I feel like Spirit saying quite strongly to you, go with the flow of this, because part of the journey, part of leaving one thing and going into something else, which is what you're doing with this energy here. You're crossing the bridge, so you haven't got to the other side quite yet, and that could be why things might be feeling a little bit wobbly, a little bit unstable, a little bit uncertain. But whatever situation you're dealing with here, it is really you're moving towards, and you're taking steps towards something that really is wonderful for you. You're connected deeply to spirit as well, to your own spirit, to your own sense of truth. Let's have a look at the situation, the energy surrounding this. And I feel like this could be any situation, but you're definitely working towards something that's going to earn you more money, or you could be working with somebody who's or in contact with somebody who's giving you some money to do something, or to giving you resources or money in some way, or offering money. This could be you creating your own money as well, your own sense of security. You're finally bringing things back into balance, because something felt really off for a long time, and you've got a spurt of energy that is driving you forward, and you're still in the midst of that energy, but it feels really positive. Is that where we go? Okay, we're stopping here. Where are we? Perfect, thank you. Okay, we have 3 of fire. Yes, you are moving for sure. You are moving for sure. What are the opportunities that you can capitalize on? What are the things that are coming in that look like they're really good and they can be improved on? 6 of air. For some of you, you're now surrounded by people who have you're now surrounded by people who treat you in a better way and speak to you in a better way, a more respectful way. For some of you, this is where you are moving away from entire environments, like work situations or community groups of people that you are in contact with. You're moving away from those communities where it's not aligned to how you communicate. Your clarity, your ease of communication here is important. Messenger of water. Yes. 8 of earth. You've definitely been working hard at something here, working hard to keep something going, but it's like you've been really inspired by something, either a connection. We've got chariot, moving, absolutely moving forward. You've been working, this is something you're already working on, it's like it's going to change your life, or it's going to take your life in a whole new direction, but it's very conscious action. We've got 5 of air. That's this storm warning. So where you get any naysayers, say no to even listening to the naysayers. Don't get in contact. Yeah. Okay, we've got King of Air here. So we've got a situation where somebody could be, or they have been, in this storm warning 5 of air energy, and this is where you've got some harsh words, you've had some difficult conversations, people aren't necessarily on board with what you're doing, but this is purely the person's I want to say like just their lack of knowing of this situation, and what they would do is totally different to what you would do. You've got a lot of courage here. You've gone out on your own to do something. You've gone outside of the boundaries of what you have done in the past or what's considered normal, but that's in such a courageous, brave way. And all the good things happening to you right now is because you've made them happen. And the journey here is being really wise with your words, to yourself in your mind as well as to others. But this is asking for help when you need it. This is perhaps giving getting some support on how to deal with just things that are coming up. We'll look at it this deeper, but I feel like things that are coming up they're not big things in the sense that they're going to completely destabilize you. They're just new things that you need to learn, and all of this learning, all of this coming across new situations, new ways of speaking to people, new conversations you have to have. This is highlighting your gifts, but it is all very new and it can feel quite kind of strenuous and stressful in the moment, but there is still this positive energy, there's a courageous energy, a positive energy, and a inspiring energy and an excitement that you're embracing at the moment. It's like you can feel it washing over you. For some of you, I feel like you're doing things in a very different way. Relationship, job, side hustle, hobby, family relationships, some kind of setup. There's something you're doing differently to how a lot of people usually do it, or the traditional way of doing it, and it really works. I feel whatever this is, people are inspired by it, even though they could be judging it. I think they are judging it. So people aren't. It's like this judgment on change, judging on something that's different, but it's like it's not even phasing you. It's like you will just go and yes, spark. Yes, this is what I've been feeling. It's this energy, something creative. If you feel like you're in a lull and you can't quite get your spark back, it will pass. This is part of the journey. This is part of the understanding of how you want things to go. If this is in a romantic relationship, the romantic relationship is moving forward. We can see that with the Chariot and with cornucopia here. And there's been a lot of healing that's been going on, and things are turning around to be warmed up. Okay, what else have we got on the pathway? Thank you. For some of you, this is also about sharing less with people so that you don't have any kind of like difficult conversations. Peaks of joy. Yes. Yeah, you're on the wave, you're on the up wave. Don't worry when you come down on if there's like a come down on that wave, because this is just the kind of ebb and flow of the journey. Whatever you're doing right now, whatever you've been focusing on in the last few months is flourishing. And we've got come together. So this could be with another person, a romantic relationship. This could be getting closer to a family member or a friend, or people at work, or collaborating with people in some way. We've got goblins. This is you not being scared of anything anymore. Like if you think that you're going to walk into the forest and find goblins, you can make friends with those. It's like you've got this real self-resilience, self-sufficiency intention. We've got 2 master numbers coming up for you here as well. 33 and 22. Wizard of Awareness. Yeah, you're hyper aware at the moment. And Moonlight. Things don't have to be obvious for you to trust your gut. It doesn't have to be literal in the physical world for you to trust your gut on something. If something doesn't feel right, it doesn't feel right, and trust yourself, because you are the master in this situation. You are in the driving seat. You are playing with something at the moment and trying things and and having fun. Spirit saying be very intentional about where you're going. I feel like with this coming intention, Chariot, cornucopia energy here, this is be very clear about your intention. You've got a clear intention, and Spirit saying keep focus on that, and don't let anybody or anything distract you on that, because you are moving forward with a really profound sense of who you are, what you want to create in the world, what you're doing, why you're making certain decisions, and that's what's leading to this kind of abundance. Okay, what's happening on your travels? So whatever the situation is, and we're looking at what will come of this situation, and we're going to take another couple of layers deeper here as well, just to see what else Spirit want you to know about the specifics here. But whatever's happening, this is your chance to walk through doors that are being opened for you. Spirit Keeper of the East. I'll split these around in a second. Spirit of Earth, you're definitely honing something in. Tribal Spirit Dancer. Spirit of Fire. Talking Stick. Yeah. A Freedom Horse. Nice. Okay. Don't know why to pull them out like that. We've got a real forward movement energy here. You're closing old chapters, you're leaving things behind and opening new chapters, and this is really about the connection you have to the physical around you, but the collective earth consciousness, like Mother Earth consciousness, the Pachamama consciousness, the Empress consciousness. You are really in tune with the movement of the earth, and that's something that you're doing or something you're experiencing right now is reflective of that. I feel like a lot of you are like doing something with your hands, like making something with your hands, or you're doing something that is in this creative energy where you're physically doing something to create something. It's like not something intellectual necessarily. It's something that is in creative intelligence. And we've got, or this is the behavior of something if this is in connection with a relationship. And we've got Tribal Spirit Dancer. This is you being in your freedom energy, and Spirit of Fire. So this is you having the energy to transform on an energetic level, on a self-evolution level, on a physical level. I feel like Spirit saying this is because with the Spirit of Fire, this is transformation, but it's also where things can burn down to the ground. And I feel like because this has come out together, the Talking Stick and Spirit of Fire, this is, I mean, part of this is the stories, the transformational stories, and how we tell our story. Some of this could be also the space to listen for yourself and for other people, and the space to be heard, space to listen in equal measure. And maybe that's what's coming into balance, or you're doing something to do with communication. That's part of what you're working on at the moment. Where there has been, because I do feel like there's been some crosswords, or there's been some conversations that have felt very frustrating, or there's been a lack of conversation and that's been frustrating. However that's playing out for you, there's transformation in how you hold the space when it comes to communication. That's what this is trying to say. We got there. Yeah, that's this. For some of you, this is explaining to the people close to you why what you're doing is really important, because you're just in this, the freedom. With the Chariot, we've got the horses as well, on this, in this particular deck, and it's the absolute joy of just being able to go, just being able to be free, and just being able to just run and feel the wind on your face and be in this hyper sensitive, productive energy. Really very positive. Okay, let's have a look at the energy to harness through this situation, because you're going in the right direction. You really are. Whatever you go through that does feel like a lull, I feel like that's what Spirit want to say to you. Anything that feels like a lull, anything that feels like slightly difficult conversation, don't give too much energy to. Yes, we've got Shaolin Master. Be graceful in movement and action. Yeah. It's harnessing kind of your fire energy and your earth energy and bringing them in together. You could have a lot of earth and fire placement as well, or like strong earth fire placement, or an earth placement impacting your fire placement at the moment. Yeah, okay. So it's being graceful in movement and action. It's being able to read the whole situation, which you're doing really well. I feel like trust your instincts, don't, and trust your knowledge, trust what you know, trust what you're a master at and a master of. Because when things don't feel like they are completely clear, you can still feel clearly, you can still see clearly in your own knowing, even if things haven't come out yet. You don't quite know which way to go next. You've got this insight, you've got this foresight, I feel. Spirit Fox, trust your talents in changing times. Exactly that. Exactly what we were just saying. So where you're going through this new journey, trust yourself. You don't have to see something physical yet at all to know that that feels true for you. Mirror Guardian, take time to reflect. I want to say take time to reflect through this transformation, how far you've come. For some of you, journaling could be really important right now, to just explore how you're feeling about things. And journaling doesn't have to be neat, it doesn't have to be in any way coordinated. It can just be words, it can be anything. Just the expression of how you're feeling to reflect something back. For some, it could be painting, it could be anything creative, because we've got this spark energy here as well, and this peaks of joy, and the very creative energy. And we've got Stargazer, set your sights higher. Some people don't have the same vision as you around you, and that's why they can't quite see. That's this storm, that's this five of air, five of swords, storm warning energy, because it doesn't feel like a bad energy. It just feels like people are not, they can't see what you can see. So this is about you setting your sights higher, keeping your sights high. This is also the knowledge of the stars. We've got that with the chariot energy as well. It's all about the knowledge of the stars and bringing that in as we go forward. What makes us feel the courage to break free and to trust in ourselves and find home within ourselves and move forward and just try things in the physical world is part of that chariot energy. And keeping things in balance as well is part of that energy, because this feels very strong for you here. This bit here feels very, very strong. Everything's like leading up to it, and it's like being aware of this bit, but this center part of your reading feels very strong. But set your sights higher is also understanding your energy, so your Aries energy, and if you've got Pisces energy or Aquarius energy or Sagittarius energy or Capricorn energy, or any of the other energies, how to work with them and bring them all together cohesively. That's part of your journey at the moment. It's understanding your own, like, energetic, what I call your energetic imprint. Earth Guardian, stay rooted and grounded. This is all about your transformation, the fire that you have for something, and how you are, the passion you've got towards something, and how you're earthing that in to the earth, how you're earthing that into your life, to your communication. We've got that here as well with man holding a coin. So we've got something physical, something spiritual, and the balance between the two. So Earth Guardians, so staying rooted on this journey as well. I feel like there's one more here for you. Let's get one more. Direction Guardian, choose your path. So where we've got this journey energy, and there's a few different signposts. Trust yourself. Don't listen to somebody else because it's the safe route. Listen to yourself because it's the route that you know to be true. Because when we're asking for advice and when we're looking for advice and when we really need advice, it can be really tempting to just slip into something that feels kind of familiar and safe. But I feel Spirit is saying have a completely open road here to do what it is that feels good for you. Let's have a look at what's being activated, because this is going to be showing up in different ways for everybody, because this general energy, it's general energy that will likely be showing up in your life, many different areas of your life, because this is your transformation that feels in outward. Yeah, we've got security, your own security. This is that chariot energy we were talking about, and earthing your energy. Okay, I feel like there's one more here for you. Is there any more? Power. Yes. So we have security and simplicity, keeping things simple at the moment, thinking about things in a simple way is quite important. Thinking about things in a very straightforward, simple way. Don't overcomplicate the situation because it will keep you stuck while you're in any of these lulls, because it's going to go in lulls and then spurt of energy, lulls, spurt of energy. And there's something that you are finding your own security. For some of you, you could be even doing that in the physical with all the earth energy that's here for you. So maybe your sense of home is completely transforming. You've got kind of fourth house activation energy, which is all about our security and our sense of home, which is the chariot Cancer energy as well. So that could be impacting you when you're in this situation. This is finding the true security we have in ourselves and trusting. Keep things simple. And we've got openness and inner peace. Okay, I feel like this is connected to this energy here. Let me make sure I don't mess all of this up for you. This feels really connected here. If you look at the cards as well, the imagery, if you can see them on the screen, there's the blanket of the stars in the sky, and we've got different energies impacting all of us at the same time in different ways and manifesting in different physical forms. So we all experience Aries energy, we all experience Cancer energy, we all experience all of the energies of the zodiac, but in different ways, and it shows in a very collective way as well as an individual way that's still linked. It's like the part of the amazingness of being alive. And spirit's saying be open to all of the energies that you have, because I feel like you're with the power energy, this is massively like your Aries energy, wherever that's for you in your chart, or it could be partly to do with your first house energy if you understand your astrological chart, if that's something you're interested in. But your power, a lot of your power and your courage is your Aries energy. But what is happening now is you're combining that's not going in any way being dampened, but you're combining that with the power in the rest of the power in your energy space. So what gifts do you have? Because we had that earlier as well. What other gifts do you have that are combining at the moment? Is it to do with speaking your mind in a way that is very clear and concise? Is it to do with going on a journey and being clear and concise about that? Is it to do with wanting to start something new? Is it to do with a relationship and romantic feelings? What is this to do with, and how is it playing out? I feel like it's being open to all of these energies, because it kind of like it just adds layers and layers of power in. That's what I feel. That's what I'm seeing, like layering of power and talent and possibility. But understanding how to combine all of the energies is the inner peace that you find at the end of this journey. Because this inner peace is like everything can be going on the outside. We can have lots of different transformations going on. We can have lots happening in the physical world, but there's something that where everything comes together, because this come together energy is feeling like it's coming to, all of the pieces are coming together for you, and you're coming together with other people, but particularly in yourself. And but that helps you find this inner peace, this true inner peace, not the, do you know, sometimes when we're like, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, and we really don't feel okay. I don't know if you've ever had that, but it's like this, what I call for myself, like the fake inner peace, where you're just like faking it to make it, just to try and have that alter ego, but it doesn't work, because when you feel not at peace inside, it doesn't go until you come to peace with the feeling of not being at peace. Another beauty around being human. There is this inner peace that comes over you once you go through this situation, once you are combining all of your gifts, once you're embracing this transformation, because you've already been working very hard at something. You've already gone through something that is quite healing, and now it's your time to be in happy mode. Okay, we've got, am I in my head or my heart? We're looking at mental space right now within this situation. So am I in my head or my heart? So where are you? Where are your decisions coming from? What is it that's impacting you most? What you're being influenced most by at the moment? Is that head or heart space? Because it could be um, in your chart, you've got a lot of air energy. So Aquarius, Libra. Oh my God, I've just gone blank, which is bad for an astrologer. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. So you could have this air energy that is really strong. And it's this intellect, this need to understand, this need to know how things kind of come together, as well as many other things. But you could have that in the same alignment as fire energy. So if you've got Aries in strong placements, as well as obviously this is picking up on Aries collective energy, but you could have a Leo Sagittarius energy that is really profound in a different way. So how are those combining? So is it the intellect of what we learn and then taking action on something, and then so where do all of those pieces come in? For some of you as well, this could also be your energy in combination with another. Especially if this is in a romantic relationship, I feel like that's possibly an important thing to look at, or you have already been looking at that, like the synastry charts, partnership charts. How can I be more flexible right now? This is mind space or action. That's what that feels like. What is my body telling me right now? I want to say rest when you need to rest. Don't feel like you have to be in action mode all the time. And don't feel like you have to be in situations where people, where it could be uncomfortable conversations. You don't have to stay in those situations. It's like finding a graceful way to kind of slip away from them. What passion am I ready to pursue? Yes, and this is coming out on this energy as well. And we've got this spark energy. So what passion am I ready to pursue? I feel like you've already taken some steps, or you've definitely been thinking about this already. But what is it? It's about being completely clear to the universe, to the cosmos, to people around you, to yourself, about the fact that that's the thing you want to be doing right now. And what am I most afraid of losing? Yeah, this is the security. This is where we've got this security energy coming through. Be very clear on intention, because as soon as that wobble, that's what's wobbling the bridge, the bridge that you're on your journey right now. It's like, if I do this, then I'm going to lose all of this. But you're so excited about this passion that you want to pursue. I love this. What if it was easy? So when you're in your mind and you're perhaps getting stuck there, which is like just part of the cycle, part of the journey. One, I feel spirit saying, don't be hard on yourself, don't judge yourself, and don't be harsh on yourself. But what if it was easy? What if all of what you wanted to do was easy? What if these conversations were easy? What if the romantic relationship was easy? What if the business was easy? Thinking about things before they happen is where kind of the anxiety breeds, obviously, as we know. And not thinking about what's happening in the future doesn't mean you can't make intentional, powerful decisions now. Yes, that's spirit's like, yes. So that feels very solid to remember. Okay. I do feel it's really, you're going somewhere very positive. And it's not about having the blips, it's coming away from the blips. Okay, let's have a look at the pathway forward. We've got the Four of Cups. I'll flip these around in a second. What's on this pathway forward? Okay. We've got, sorry, I don't read these in reverse. I think I've shuffled them again the other way around. For some of you, this is not going to be for everybody, so only take this if it resonates. You want to contact somebody from your past, but you don't know whether to do it or not. Or you're waiting for somebody to contact you, or you're wishing for someone to contact you. That's a very specific message for someone. For the collective energy, this is really about finding the thing that you love. This is finding the thing that you love, being ready for it, pouring yourself into it, and using everything that you know, everything that you're passionate about, everything that you believe in, that you've lived for, and that's possibly impacted you in the past. This is you really standing your ground on that and really fueling it with your passion, with your desire, with your love for something. Okay. What's coming up that we need to know about here? What's coming up that we need to know about? Oops. We've got the moon again. What's coming up that we need to know about? Oh, nice. You have such powerful energy right now. Such powerful energy. What's hidden that we need to know about? Sorry, I don't think I'm supposed to stop shuffling right now. What's hidden that we need to know about? Yeah, okay. Tower. What's hidden? What's this tower to do with? There we go. Okay. Any more for this? What's hidden for the viewer, please, Spirit? Any more for this? What's hidden? No? Okay. Cards feel very active for you. Okay. Right. This is so good. We've got the Empress and the Moon. We had this Empress energy earlier. I mean, of all the positive cards to come out, we've got the Empress, the Moon, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Two of Cups. Like, I don't even know where to start. This is such positive energy. You are in this Empress energy. You're very connected to the earth in some way. You're connected to the earth. You're connected to the elements. Something you're very connected to in the physical, but in a moving way. Something that's inspiring you. It's like you have this deep sense of. I don't want to keep using the word connection, but that's what I'm hearing. This deep sense of connection to the world around you, or to the movement around you. Something, you're creating something very special here. And we've got the Nine of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. So there's a lot of success here. I mean, the first card we had for you was man holding a coin. So that's either reflective of somebody who's very masculine orientated or very action orientated or helping you with action at the moment, or it could be somebody that it could be you taking action towards resources or spending money or investing or making more money, building up your security in some way. But this is, you are either in with someone, or you're crossing paths with somebody who is this soulmate energy, which is this Two of Cups energy, or you're doing something that you are spiritually like paired with, married with. That could be anything. That could be business, family. But there's a beautiful pairing of something, this unconditional love feeling, but it makes the rest of the physical environment really strong. And what we need to be aware of, what's hidden on this pathway right now that Spirit just wants us to be aware of, is the Tower came up first and the Hanged Man. And we've got the Six of Wands. You've absolutely got victory here. Whatever happens, you have victory. Whatever happens, it's all about walking in the footsteps that you want to walk in, of other people, creating your own. It's like this balance of, okay, so that worked really well for this person, I'm going to try that, it works, and then you add, you make a twist on it and you make it your own. Or if this is in a romantic relationship, this is the partnership, being in sync with someone, being in full sync with someone. Don't take action when you don't feel it's true to take action, because life is going to guide you into the right places with this Tower energy. It's like you're going to realize when it's like you're going to realize the power of the power of life and what life can bring to you without you taking action, and how you can transform actionless, which is still full of action. It's kind of like a lot of this paradox. It's very philosophical, the energy that's coming through. You might have, like, if you do work with spirit guides, maybe you have a very philosophical spirit guide working with you, or you're perhaps quite philosophical. Let's look at outcome energy. I feel like that is similar to outcome energy because it feels outcomey. Let's have a look. Outcome energy. Outcome energy. We've got the Wheel, a lot of major arcana, and we've got the Page of Cups. Anything else? Outcome energy. Yeah. Outcome energy. Really positive outcome for you, though. There we go. I think that's the last one. That felt like the last one. Okay. Oh, Hierophant. Nice. Okay. Oh, bear with me, viewer. Bear with me. I want to get these in order for you. So we've got the Page of Cups and the Death and Rebirth. If this is in a romantic relationship, this situation, there's a total transformation either with the person that you're with or in how you are in relationships, or the relationships that you're attracting in and that you're attracted to. But this is really for the better. It's like having more play, more connection. There's a genuine care and love and compassion and consideration for each other, but there is a sense of play. You could be also going for somebody, if you're not in a relationship and you are kind of calling a relationship in, or you're open to a relationship, this could be somebody coming in that is not your usual person, or you wouldn't usually go for somebody of this type, or this that was this type of person. It's not the same kind of person as you've dated in the past or been with in the past. But you're going through this huge transformation, and it's really just about learning and just being open and honest and innocent and kind of almost childlike in your approach to romantic love. If this is not to do with a romantic relationship for you, because I do feel like there's a lot of it's different for everybody. If this is not in a romantic relationship, this is you being of like an innocent, like approaching everything with innocence, like from the heart space with innocence. And if you get something wrong, it's just like, or if you speak in a way that is, not, maybe you didn't really know how it would come across and somebody's offended, it's just that, oh, I'm really sorry, I didn't mean to offend you, and then moving on, rather than getting pulled into any kind of whirlwind 5 of air storm warning here. We also have the wheel of the wheel of fortune, 6 of Pentacles. Do you know, when, I don't think I said this earlier, there's this people helping you, you helping people. So it's like this pay it forward energy as well. But there's a whole new perspective, a whole new turning. You are ready to go out into the world in a way that you have never before. Keep your feet on the ground, but allow life to take you as fast as it wants. Oops, no, ignore that was upside down. Allow life to take you, allow the flow of life and the wisdom of life to take you where it wants to take you, whether that's physically, geographically, whether that's just in your pursuit of something. But keep your feet on the ground, but allow it to move quickly, like one of those like bullet trains. That's what I'm seeing. And we've got so one of two things is happening. We've got the Queen of Cups, the King of Cups, and the Hierophant. So, and I love this Hierophant card. This is like pure bliss, pure joy. This is either, I mean, quite literally marriage. King of Cups, Queen of Cups, Hierophant. This could be marriage. This could be just a recognition of a deep, long-lasting, beautiful soulmate connection, because we've had the Knight of Cups come up, the Two of Cups come up, and all of this together. If it's not to do with a romantic connection, this is the blend. I feel strongly this could be, even if you are in a romantic connection, this applies, the blending of masculine, feminine in the emotional space in yourself, and that is your spiritual awakening with the Hierophant energy here. Everything here is leading to a profound spiritual awakening. It's like you're picking up the pieces, and the jigsaw will come together, and you'll understand everything. It's like you'll just have this just insight. But things are working out really well. Things are working out so well. Okay, let's get some final words of wisdom for you. Okay, what does Aries need to know? What's for the viewer to wrap the reading up? So the energy, please, Spirit. I don't actually think, yes, I'm going to stop there. There we go, thank you. And we have outer space. Take the time to heal, grow, and expand. Personal door to healing and happiness. So this journey is going to send you on a whole raft of different directions, but this is a growth and expansion just on a personal level, and this is part of your healing. But take the time out when you need to take time out as well. And the Spirit's just saying, recognizing that it's to do with not always taking action. The non-action is the action that you need sometimes. Trust. The light in you cannot be dimmed. Trust the detours, and trust this whole process. Radiate. Let your light shine through. Yeah, or just this honest communication. But this is, you're in such a transformative state. It's like you're so buzzing and you're so expansive in your aura at the moment. Spirit's just recognizing that and saying, this is your beauty, and this is where you, oh, let me move those so you can see them. And this is part of your beauty. And so don't be afraid to like let it out and let it shine. Okay, let's get a final card for you, viewer. Final card on this amazing journey. It's like more money, more just fulfillment, more happiness, more laughter, more of everything that you enjoy. Okay. Rhino spirit, overcome any obstacle. Anything that comes on this journey, you know 100% that you can overcome it. It won't stop you. It might pause and it might feel a little bit uncomfortable, but it's not going to stop you. Sandpiper spirit, be playful. More play. There is now, is wherever you're going now, whatever the situation is, the playfulness is something to bring into, or bring out in this situation. Swan spirit, time for a deep dive. This is the moon energy as well. So with the moon energy coming up twice for you, moonlight and the moon, there's a huge there's a depth, there's like a huge leap into the depth is what I'm picking up on. And that is like exploring the deepest parts of your psyche. It's exploring the deepest parts of your emotions and pulling them all together with other things, because at the moment it feels like things are compartmentalized. And taking a deep dive helps connect it all together. Oh wow, we've got horse spirit again. Freedom is yours. This is whatever you've just made a decision on, whatever you are, or what you're thinking about making a decision on, or whatever has changed for you in the recent months. This is all about you moving towards your freedom. Amazing. What a positive reading. I love it. I'm so happy and pleased that you are in this energy, because it's so powerful, just for you, for your family, for your just for your community, but the collective energy as well. It's such a beautiful energy that Spirit's brought forward for you today. So I hope that you got some messages of guidance through the messages and the reading from Spirit today. And I will leave it there. Thank you for watching the reading with me as always, and I'll catch you next time. Take care.